Have you ever like really looked at your life and thought to yourself, there has got to be more to this? It's not that you're not grateful or that you don't feel excited about your life. It's just that you know and I know that there is so much more in you that you are here to do. And so you're ready to do it. Well, this is your video. And let me tell you why. Because I am going to start from day one. Day one of me creating my entire new life by shifting my identity. I'm going to use three concepts: exercising, working out, and eating right. I am also going to use Transurfing Reality by Vlad Zeland, to which I love and I am living by. Have manifested so many different things in my life. And when I put this into action, I have just seen some incredible things shake out. So I'm going to give it to you. Hey, check it out, read it. It's a lot of great stuff already out there on YouTube, um, where they go over the book, they read the book, they summarize the book, they talk about the book. I don't think it's really well known information. It's kind of like that esoteric knowledge that's out there, and you get a little here, a little there. Read the book for yourself. Like anything else, find out for yourself. Experiment with it, play with it. I know that it works. Finally, I'm pressing play on my YouTube channel, The House of Emanuel. Why? Because this is all about me creating a new foundation for my life and how I want to live, and welcoming you into my home, my kitchen, yes, where I have my best times with my family and friends, where we eat, drink, share stories, laugh, and a couple of clients have been here too. Yeah, I've been known to invite clients to my house. But whatever the case may be, you are invited to my kitchen, regular, everyday life, as I experience how to increase my manifestation and see what it is that I can create over the next 90 days. And I'm welcoming you into the experience. All the things I've learned, all the things I have created, the different opportunities I've created within my corporate job, within corporate America, the people I have met, the things that I have done. I want to take it to the next level. I'm bored. I love my job. I'm a client success manager. I have been incredibly successful in my career. I've done a lot of things, seen a lot of things, made a lot of mistakes. We'll talk about that later. I am 48 years old, no shame in my game. I have a 27-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son, to whom might just pop up in this video at any given point in time, which is cool because guess what? You're in my house. Welcome to reality and the real deal Holyfield. My whole goal, honestly, and to me, is success says freedom. And we always talk about freedom and what freedom is really like. But what does that really mean? Freedom for me is going to be totally a different thing for freedom for you. Freedom to me is having enough money to do what I want to do for my kids, for my family, having a sense of security, and being able to provide. That's me. I want to take vacations when I want to take them, and I want to do the work that I am extremely passionate about and what I love. Doesn't everybody say that? I think so. Whatever the case may be, I have worked my butt off for the last 20 years in corporate America and nonprofit. I have leveled $1 million sales deals in the healthcare IT sector. I love artificial intelligence. I then started a coaching business called Coach You 360 in 2016, right around the time that I got pregnant, because I knew that I wanted to do something else and I wanted to share my experience of coming out of toxic and narcissistic relationships. I since then had an amazing spiritual awakening. Whoever says that in a million years. Anyway, it was some really traumatic times throughout those years, as which so many of us have suffered. I want to talk about those experiences, how I made it through, what has led me to having a successful career in corporate America, how did I leverage my career and my business as an entrepreneur, CEO, and what I do in my advocacy work with working with children, and how I created a soccer team to which I am so proud of without knowing soccer. I know nothing about soccer. I never even watched a full game. But that's not the point. The point is to create a mission that is centered on your purpose and what you want to do and what your soul wants to experience in life. And I want to talk to you about how do we get there? How do we start fulfilling our mission and our purpose um, for our life, for what our soul is crying out to do? It doesn't matter where you are in your journey, if you are a corporate executive like myself, if you are in leadership, if you are a CEO or entrepreneur, it is still all the same thing. We have something that our soul is seeking to do and to go to a higher level. And how do we do that? We have to create an identity shift. And so we have to start somewhere. And this is my start. I hit play. I love YouTube, so guess where we're going to go? We are going to journey on YouTube together, you and I. And so what can you find here on this channel? Well, what are you going to find here is a lot of talk about business, a lot of talk about money, a lot of talk about leveraging your career and how to do that as a parent. I'm a single mom, so I'm going to talk from my perspective and my lens. And my lens is all about how do you keep it all intact and in order without losing your mind, because it's very easy to do. And that's not what we want to do, because when we focus on the vision and what we want to experience, we can then fulfill each step that is necessary to move forward without having any expectations on the path to which we travel. I know that was a lot. What I'm really saying very clearly is don't worry about the journey or the road. What you want to focus on is the vision. What is your ultimate vision? Where do you want to go? Where do you see your family and your legacy? That's what we want to talk about on this channel. I'm going to bring in my daughters, some other folks that I have met that have some really fun stories and experiences of their own that they can also share with you, so you can see it from many perspectives. So what is this all about? This is really all about Coach You 360. That's the name of my coaching boutique, if I didn't say it already. And what that was always about was learning how to coach yourself, learning how to be resilient, how to level up your mindset, how to figure out what things work for you. Because I've worked with so many different modalities, from human design right on through working with anagrams and working with different modalities and discs in the professional arena, and then turning around and really tapping into my spirituality, and then finding something very sacred that was my own and manifesting through meditation, through journaling, through writing. I found something that worked for me. And what I want you to do here is experience the different modalities, whether it's cognitive behavioral therapy or NLP, or whether we experience with ayahuasca, whatever that thing, or tarot cards or oracle cards. There are so many deviations that you can use to help increase the flow within your life, and finding what works for you so you can tap into source, so you can experience and feel what it feels like to have the ideal life that you want, to feel the success, to feel and know what you can bring in. If you want to be a multimillionaire or a billionaire, or you want to scale your enterprise, whatever that may be, or if you want to level up your corporate career, it's all the same energy. And I don't think people really talk about it. And it's a different path for everyone. And so having the access to healing modalities, having the access to different ways that we strategize and we think using artificial intelligence, we are not going to cut that part out or miss that part, because it's an amazing part of the journey. Artificial intelligence has been here since 1956. It is not new. It was first created out in Dartmouth. I got another idea about that as well, because I think it was actually started in Africa thousands of years ago. This is just not new. This is a way that we have started to bring things that are in the quantum down into reality. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to grab your ideal life and I want you to bring it down into reality, because it exists. And that's what I'm going to do. we're going to do it together. I love what I have. I love my life. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for it. And I think that women, we often feel like we always have to be grateful and we always have to be thankful for what we have and not ask for too much or do too much. Well, I'm not about that. I'm about to go to the next level. I want to be a multimillionaire. I want to drive the Ferrari. I want the Benz. I want the house. I want private tutoring, and I want private schools, and I want these things for my family, and I want to be able to provide. And guess what? I want to do it from all over the world because my whole dream was always about having a friend in every country in the world. Why not me? I think it's a great goal. I think it's a great aspiration, but it's not just an aspiration, actually, it's an intention. That's what I want to create in my life. That's my vision. So together, we're going to have this journey. But I wanted you to know first where I'm coming from. I wanted you to see the real. This is really me. This is how I wake up every day. This is where I sit up for my corporate job. And today, honey, I looked at this computer as I work remote. I've been remote for over 10 years, way before COVID. And I thought to myself, this is not working for me anymore. I want to do something that I'm passionate about, that I love. I don't want my side business to keep being a side hustle or a hobby this day and then a side hustle that day and then maybe a business because the money is wavering off and on because I haven't settled into what I really want to do and what I'm really passionate about. I don't want to hide behind my client success. I have a lot of reviews, a lot of clients, a lot of people come to me for helping them with strategy around their business or helping them tap into their spirit and their soul and their quest. And we talk, and I love to educate people, but I don't want to hide who I am anymore. I want this to be experienced at a bigger level because we're here to create so much more for our family and to have a legacy and to do more, to bring in the money that we deserve because money is currency and it circulates just like energy. We're all energetic beings, and so we all have the ability to magnetize that money to us. And so it's time for us to stop acting like we don't want the things that we want. I want you to tell me down in the comments, what is your desire? What is your big vision? Do you know how to create your vision? Do you know what it feels like to sit with your vision and what you want your ideal day to look like on any given Sunday in February when it's cold outside and raining? What does it feel like? What does your house look like? What does it smell like? These are the things you need to feel and you need to embody and know that it is accessible to you, because if anyone else can do it, then why not you? Why not us?